Hey uplifters, welcome. Uh, hey uplifters, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the post notification bell to be notified every time I upload. So I'm gonna be reacting to quotes. I've done like 2 videos like this. I'll probably leave in the description box. But I want to do another video like this dealing with like healing quotes. So I'll be reading like, I don't know, like 12 to 15 quotes and reacting to them and giving my feedback on how or what I feel about the quote. So let's get into it. So I'm just going on Google to like read the quotes or whatever the case is, and yeah, let's get started. Often the openings into the best and most beautiful part of us. I agree, because I feel like once you've been through some things and you've overcome, it's like you're a new person. I like that. The soul always knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind. And the mind is like the trickiest part about healing, because of course you get frustrated. Of course, like we have ups and downs in our healing process, and it's like our minds is what we have to keep silent or not allow our minds to like play tricks on us type of deal. Note to self, healing is not an overnight process. It takes time. Sometimes you'll feel like you're finally over something and happy again, and the wound will reopen. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Take each day one step at a time. Just try to be in a better place mentally and emotionally than you were yesterday. And that's the only thing we could do, is like take things step by step, day by day. And don't get mad at yourself when you have a moment and you're feeling down and you're feeling out and you just feel like giving up. Like, of course, don't give up, but like don't beat yourself up about the downs that you will have in your healing process. Be brave enough to heal yourself, even when it hurts. Yeah. Of course, all of you know that I'm in my healing process, my healing journey, and it hasn't been easy at all. It can take someone so long to heal, and that's fine. But you're brave. That's all I want to say. Like, to the ones that are healing or trying to heal, you're brave, and just be strong and don't give up. Deeply insightful quotes on healing the body, mind, and spirit. That's not a quote. Like Google, what? That's not a quote. Okay. Healing does not mean the damage never existed. It means the damage no longer controls our lives. So true. When we heal, of course, like, you're not gonna forget what you're healing from. It's a point of like not like it says, not allowing it to control your life. And it's hard, of course. Like I said, it's a lot of ups and downs about healing, but you can't stay stagnant. Of course, you have those moments, but you can't stay down for too long, because that's like having the situation control your life completely, and that's never good. Healing doesn't mean the same quote, just a different. It's not forgetting that heals, it's remembering. That's true. When you can remember and not allow it to overtake your mind and your emotions, that's a big step. That's a big deal. And I'm kind of at that point where I could talk about it and not get super emotional or mad. Yeah, I guess like I'm doing good in some sense in my healing journey. The process of healing does not end when the wounds are no longer visible. It ends when the wounds no longer ache. Wow. I like that. Like, it's just like, that one is just like, I'm kind of speechless about it, but I like that. Healing comes when we choose to walk away from darkness and move towards a brighter light. Yeah. And sometimes, like I've said in previous videos, it takes, or just now too, it takes so long to actually heal from stuff. And when you can, like when you know that you need healing, or you're starting your healing journey, and you can just say, you know what, I'm going to fight the good fight. I'm going to fight this to the end type of deal. Like, that's very important. We repeat what we don't repair. It depends on the situation, but I guess, like, if you've been in I'm gonna use an example, like a relationship that's toxic, and that's all that you know, and then you find another relationship, and then you in the same situation of being in a toxic situation. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Make peace with your broken pieces. Oh, I like that. Yeah. I feel like, of course, once you've been hurt, traumatized, whatever the case is, of course you have these broken pieces of yourself, and you're not the same person. But bit by bit, piece by piece, you're putting yourself back together again, and you're realizing your hurt and your pain, and you're like acknowledging it, but you're wanting to get better and do better and be better for yourself. So I like that quote. Healing takes courage, and we all have courage, even if we have to dig a little to find it. I like that. Because sometimes we think we can't do it. We can't heal. We can't face what has broken us. We can't face what has hurt us so bad and so deep. But of course we can. We just have to dig a little deeper. I'm healing, and every day I get a little bit closer to loving who I am. I love that. Because like, I talk about like my healing journey and all that stuff in previous videos, and like about self-confidence and all that other stuff. And like, at first, before I was doing healing, I can honestly say that I didn't know how to love myself, or I didn't love myself like I should. And as I'm healing, I'm like loving every part of me. Like, of course, like, I'm not perfect, but I'm loving my imperfections. I'm loving my, like, who I am as a person, and who, like, how I look. I'm just loving myself in general. And of course, like, I'm transparent moment, like, to get on camera and not have no makeup, like, that's what I started. Even though my makeup was horrible, like my first videos, like, getting on camera with makeup was just my thing. And as time, like, these past probably few months without me wearing makeup has been like the best. This is me. Like, I love me. I don't care who doesn't, but I love me. And that's like a very, of course, important thing for me, and a major milestone in my healing journey. So I like that quote. Healing, it doesn't have to look magical or pretty. Real healing is hard, exhausting, and draining. Let yourself go through it. Don't try to paint it as anything other than what it is. Be there for yourself with no judgment. I love that quote too, because it gets ugly. Healing is ugly. It's beautiful. You have the dark side, and you have the light, you have the storm, and you have the sunshine. Healing is every emotion you could ever think of. It's super draining, but you have to know how to love yourself and to be there for yourself, which I'm learning how to do, or I've learned how to do. Be like the sun, shine even if no one ever thanks you for it. Wow. I like that. I'm gonna just read all these quotes that I see, and this one is about death, so I'll just read this and see, because I seen death is the first word. I'm just like, okay. Death leaves a heartache no one can heal. Love leaves a memory no one can steal. I like that. I like that. It's like, okay, a lot of people, well, I've watched like me talking about the death of my younger cousin, and It's been like 7 months, and of course, like, it hasn't gotten easier. It gets a little easier, but but it's like that healing part of that, of losing someone that you love and you care about, it's like no other. But love leaves a memory no one can steal. Like the memories and all that good stuff, it's what keeps you going when you lose someone special, you lose someone in general. Nothing ever goes away until it has taught us what we need to know. True. I've said in previous videos, everything happens for a reason, even if we don't know the reason. But by me going through what I went through and having my ups and downs with my depression and all that stuff, like I can get on the camera or I can talk to someone about what I've been through, what I've overcome, and I can help someone else that's going through the same thing. So I like that. Healing is an art. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes love. Yeah, I like that. It does. I'm going to read a few more. Everything heals. Your body heals. Your heart heals. The mind heals. Wounds heal. Your soul repairs itself. Your happiness is always going to come back. Bad times don't last. True? Let's see. Okay, let's see what this one's talking about. Like, of course, I didn't like look at none of these quotes. I'm just reading them as I'm scrolling on Google. So we're gonna see what this one says. How to let go of a painful pattern. You need to recognize that you develop certain patterns of behavior due to a belief programming you absorbed from those around you in the past, or because these behaviors kept you from feeling unwanted, anxiety, and hurt. You must now recognize that these old patterns of behavior are not working for you in your present. At this point, they are causing more harm than good. You must accept that if you keep doing what you're always doing, you will keep getting what you're always getting. I like how they worded it, like, of course, like LinkedIn different, but it's like I heard a saying, I'm trying to remember, you keep doing the same thing with the same results and all that stuff. I forgot how the quote goes, but yeah, I get what they're saying. Like, of course, you develop patterns to mask certain stuff, and sometimes those patterns can be not good for you. It can be more toxic than good. So yeah, I get what they're saying. Find your inner peace and heal your soul. That's what we have to do. And not allow not allowing what's going on around you or what's happened to you make you bitter and make your soul just not, yeah. Okay, let's read. This is gonna be the last one right here. The strongest people have been weak and helpless before. They had to learn how to be strong and resilient. They had to learn how to fight for their voice and stand up for themselves. They had to learn how to survive. They had to learn how to live alone when all they ever needed was a hand to hold. I like that quote. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, how to even, like, react to that one, because it's like, it's at a point you have to be, like, you're gonna go through things that make you weak, that break you in every way possible. But when you can start to build yourself back up and become stronger than you ever could be, that's amazing. Yeah, I like how that quote was a good ending. I like that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. How can I forget my quote? Healing doesn't have a time frame. Don't rush your healing.